for Cheng Xing, Zhang Qi, and Tomoka Miyazaki so far. Up next is the mixed doubles. Jiang Zhenbang and Wei Yazin, very much the in-form pair in mixed doubles. The number 3 seeds taking on Go Soon Huat and Siobhan Lai Jamie from Malaysia. Now looking at the draw, this is section 2 of the draw. And those semi-final berths have been filling up. Ferdinandsha with Jaja, Feng and Huang. That was all happening on court 2 this morning. Chen Xing and Zhang Qi, of course, we saw. So just one spot left. And it's either going to be an all-Chinese semi-final, or the Malaysians, veteran Malaysians, I should say, might make a storm into their first semi-final of a Super 1000 event this year. And here they come. Believe it or not, both of these pairs were actually out in the first round last year. That was very much before the rise of Jiang Zhenbang and Wei Yazin. Since then, they have really cleaned up in terms of titles, in terms of performances, and now are a very serious threat. As for the husband and wife partnership of Go Soon Huat and Siobhan Lai, married just this year, in fact, on May the 4th. They are very much veterans, but have found their form. They had a torrid 2022 and 2023. And looking at that head-to-head, 5-0 to Zhang and Wei.
Black, your choice. You decide. You want to serve or receive? Who's going to serve? Who's going to receive?
Well, they've said they are going to keep playing as long as they can keep playing, which is a great thing to say. Ratchnok Intanon also said that. A lot of these players getting a little bit long in the tooth now. 34 years old, Go Soon Huat. I've actually watched him for many, many years in Malaysia, and has always been a solid performer. Used to be a singles player. 6th in the world as high as they've been. And that was back in 2018. There's his 31-year-old wife. And born in Selangor, Malaysia. And they've had, as I said, they had a torrid time for 2022 and 2023. This time around, these were their 2 tournament results so far. 29 minutes against Jessica Tan and Terry He. Jomko and Paul Sampra, and that's an important result. 28 minutes, both straight games. Haven't dropped a game all week. Also picked up a quarterfinal appearance at the Hong Kong Open and the Korea Open, and won the Malaysia Masters and the Swiss Open. As for Jiang Zhenbang, 23 years old, and is peaking at 2 right now. That is as real as it gets, and is current. They are really on the high peaks of their wonderful year that they've had. I don't think I've got time to go through the amount of results that they've had. Chu and Lee was their only match this week, and that was in straight games. They got a bye into round 2. Let's see, it was first at Hong Kong, Japan, Australia, Indonesian Open. They were 3rd at the Badminton Asia Championships in France, 2nd in the Malaysian Open and India. That was right at the start of the year. Quarterfinalists in Singapore and Indonesia as well. Well, that makes this their 11th quarterfinal.
Ready to play?
Jiang and Wei. The 5th quarterfinal for Soon Huat and Siobhan Lai. From those 11 quarterfinals, they've already made 8 semifinals. Unbelievable conversion rate. And when you hit form, you hit form. Like Priya Singer in the umpire's chair. That should mean that there he is. Fine Sidavan is in the service judge area.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Jiang and Wei Yashin, China. On my left, Lai Shewan Jimmy and Go Swanhood, Malaysia. Go Swanhood to serve to Jiang Senbang. Low ball, play.
Well, as we get underway, there is a very real possibility at the final on Sunday to see Jiang and Wei taking on Huang and Feng. And in that situation, Steen, what do the China fans, who do they support? Basically,
they support China.
They support China, and China's already won it. So,
you want to see some great badminton and that department, then that would be the dream final. That's true. It's going to be interesting to see what Kusum Kwat and Xion Lai, whether they have something new in the bag. Being down 0-5 in the head-to-heads, then you've got to have something that you're doing a little bit differently to sort of create hope. I saw glimpses of their match yesterday against Jomko and Sampram, and they looked very, very good in that match. I guess they must have gotten a lot of confidence after their 2 wins this year, ending the drought of 5 years without title.
Huge drought. They really questioned themselves, especially last year. I remember age was a factor as well. And they, a lot of people asking them, "Is this the end? Are you going to stop?"
You can't listen to other people, to commentators like us and wise guys and everybody. Everybody has an opinion, and recall the story of an English star player undergoing surgery and having to play Europeans in 2 weeks. And then the head of sports questioned whether that was possible. And he said, "You know what? I don't need people around me who question whether I can do it. I'm about to do it. So I don't need this. I don't need
the
people
debate
asking me about when I'm going to stop or if I can keep on playing." And that's what I like to see, that they've found a solution. They've developed. They are professional. This is their job. So it's like saying, "Hey, are you going to quit your job?" No, if I can continue to earn money.
Exactly. No, and it's also
motivation.
It's a good mental outlook to have when you isolate and you can filter through all the different information that's around. And let's face it, there is so much information these days that's bouncing around the airwaves and social media and everywhere.
Yeah, and that's really interesting to follow. I follow some of the Danish social media, and I can see some of the things that people that have no knowledge of badminton, that they feel that that's okay to write. That's simply just amazing. I don't understand.
Unregulated. It's all unregulated thought.
Totally, unless it's really, really foul language.
Well, good start to this match so far. Opening points are out the way. Jiang and Wei 7-5 up. Wei Yazin beginning to exert some force at the net. She is a formidable force at the net.
Yeah, she really is.
Well, I've had the pleasure of watching Jiang and Wei play great many tournaments this year. The Australian Open, one of their triumphs. They were absolutely on fire in that tournament. They just breezed through the opening stages. Combination, understanding, communication, position on court.
Speed of movement of Jiang Zhenbang, his ability to cover for Wei Yashin, because she's not going to the backcourt to help within the rallies. She's only going to the backcourt if they flicker, and then she's going to move forwards within the first shot with the first 2 shots afterwards. Most likely the first shot and then move forward. And Jiang Zhenbang, he's able to cover the rest of the court.
Have that understanding. Said last year, this time, out in the first round, they were just getting that understanding together. But once it clicked, then all those results started flying together. It was a bit off that time.
Yeah, but it was perfect trajectory over Wei Yashin. She can't get to that one because I don't know if it's
if she does, then no, I said that's going to open up a huge space.
No,
in the front court.
but she's got something. There's something wrong with her elbow or her hitting movement. The overhead hitting movement is totally odd. I think she's slightly injured in the elbow.
9-8. Well, roller coastering towards the mid-game interval. One line.
A little bit of luck.
A little bit of clip off the net there. Just going to let that.
He can even overcover the front court a bit more, Gusson Huat, because he knows that they're not going to lift voluntarily.
Actually, 2 players that used to be single. 11-9 at the break. Fast pace to this match so far. Just 6 minutes on court.
Go back on court.
Play.
And that's one of the challenges that Shanghai's got to, at some point, challenge her, but find the right situations. Really good service. Of the 4 previous encounters, only the first one went to 3 games. That was the final of Swiss Open, lasted an hour. The remaining 4 encounters not lasting more than 35 minutes in total for one match.
10-13. Well, they've opened up a nice 4-point buffer here. They've had to work a little bit harder for it. They are happy, as usual, with their progression and evolution of points. 14.
Good awareness there by Xiwan Lai.
Good from Jiang. Just couldn't pick it up. 12, 40. And going Lai at least keeping very good pace with the scoreline.
There were some shots there where it was flat exchanges, and Well, we could have seen perhaps other players use full power and then make an error on the back line of the opponents due to the drift. But Jiang had the awareness to not play full power, short racket movements, not use a lot of arm.
Service over. 30-50. Out. Service over. 16-30.
I'm puzzled they haven't tried to flick Wei-Xin relations. Lacked a little bit of luck. That one basically outmaneuvered Jiang and Wei. They don't look like they really believe in it.
Yeah. But that we've seen, as I said, happen a lot today. This stage of the tournament. You know, it's the one thing doing well in the group stages and round 1 and round 2. What I meant by the group stages, I was thinking more of the Olympics there for a second.
Otherwise, I'd missed. I'd missed them.
You've missed all the group stages all year.
Showing up a couple of days too late, missing all the group stage.
There's 3 days, we should say. There's qualifying round 1 and round 2, and you aim for the business end. You aim for quarterfinals Friday, semi-final Saturday, but getting here is a completely different proposition. As you said earlier, a lot of withdrawals this week, and so a lot of surprise kind of performances by a few.
So stalled on bottom flat. Well played. Super rally by Go and Lai.
Service over. 16.
Well, you said they needed something a little bit extra after a 5-0 head-to-head.
Yeah.
Stanton trying their hardest.
Thank you.
And there's a lot of drift here, which should give them advantage. I would assume on the far side of the court, but could also be here on the near side in the second game when they can get a little bit extra punch in their attack. I just feel that quite a nice smash goes in what. That's well played. Excellent. So at least on the game where you're playing the better side, then expect them to be able to challenge Wei and Jiang, and in a way they are here in the first game.
Well, however it's conspired to be, it's turned into a nice close end to this first game. Especially after what we just saw in the women's singles. That's what the fans want.
Oh yeah, that's super play.
It's a great play from Sudirman.
Absolutely amazing.
Foxed at the net, way out in.
Still a lot of work to do as they come here trailing all the time. But definitely doable.
We said it yesterday, if it's down to 2 points, luck becomes a factor.
Fantastic save.
He's a big lad, Wilson. Got down low, got down well, picked that up nicely.
Well, he's played better at the net also as of late. I think actually playing it down the middle is beneficial for the Malaysians here in this first game. Not so many angles given up to the Chinese. Well played. Wow, that's a good run.
That is a great run. And they get themselves a game point. Wow, this is pivotal.
7 of the last 8 points. First game there.
Very, very close. 20 all. Extra points it is. But Jiang and Wei really relied on a bit of luck there.
Really added some pace in the flat game as well, the Malaysians. That has also worked.
Mistake there by Wei Jin at the net. So second game point for Going Light. A little bit unlucky on the first one. Are they going to be a bit more composed here? Launching herself towards the net. A steep kill down. 2 game points saved.
Normally a very strong server, Wei Jin. That's needed now. She's leading that one.
Yeah. Game point number 3 for Going Light.
There it is.
Oh, wow, they pushed it long. Believe it or not, 23-21, and it is game on.
Fantastic comeback. There it is. The long shot of the back line.
Go, second court. Second game, low ball, play.
Well, all-important second game.
Out. Service over. 1-all.
Siobhan Lai has been very useful at the net so far.
Now we're going to see the Malaysians trying to get on the attack and
Pressure this.
yeah, and I suppose the Chinese trying to do the same thing and try to use the full court. So we're going to see a battle for the attack even more.
That's a nice push. Now it's gone long. Looked like it was good.
1.
That's one of the shots. If it's over and a winner, then we're praising him for it. Small markings there.
Yeah.
One of the things that I've noticed is that Wei Xin has not been as dominant as I would have expected. She was up until
About midway through that first game.
yeah,
And then after
13.
that, errors started creeping in. She was a little bit unsure of herself.
5-2.
Yeah.
There's a, not just unsure of themselves. There's finding mystery moisture patches. The creator does not agree that there was anything on court. 3-5. Unlike certainly, even at this early stage, going to be happy with this output.
Yeah. The Chinese are going to try and open up the full court, and he's too powerful.
Yeah.
Can't lift
His
like
backcourt
that. Wei
attacks
Xin.
are huge.
I think they're going to try and push towards the backcourt area.
More errors creeping in. That's 7-3.
7-3.
Well.
And again, it's Chen Chichu on the Chinese coaching bench. I wonder if Yang Ming has fallen ill. I didn't see he was coaching the other court with Feng Yanjie and Huang Dongping, who's already booked their spot in the semi-final. Here he is, Chen Chichu. I noticed that Yang Ming was wearing a face mask yesterday, so
Yeah.
could be he wasn't feeling well. It's also short. Wow.
8-4.
Now this is a 4-point deficit. 1 game down. A different situation for Jiang and Wei to adapt to.
18 of the last 25 points to the Malaysians.
Chest out. And Wilson Watt, good idea. Push it off on the left side.
5-8.
Good play.
Well, that smash of Gosun Watt is almost legendary in Malaysia. I mean, it's huge.
9.
And that wasn't even full contact. I mean, it's almost a half smash for him, but still, that is his trademark. And as you were saying, that means playing into the backcourt when he's there is a little bit different. So it might just come back with interest. Big hit from the back.
Not too shabby either. The power of Jiang Jinbang. Good play by Xion Lai.
She's been fantastic.
Yeah,
she's been really
in the opening
stepping up.
stages. She played a shot and wasn't enough ready for the next one. Now she's playing one and thinking the next one is probably coming to me. Or at least I don't know what she's thinking, but she's covering it well.
It has to be something like that because she keeps moving into the right position to get it. In essence, she's doing a Wei Yazin. That's exactly that's how I'd put it. Wei Yazin is a bit shocked at that.
But mostly from the middle of the court. And Wei Yaxin, she's so good at covering out in the sides. She's really quick from side to side, using her reach. In the middle of the court, you have a chance.
That's good from Yazin.
Getting it below the tape to Go Sun Huat's forehand side. That's going to give the Chinese an advantage. That's fantastic play. Good variation targeting Jiang Jinbang on a cross smash. Super play by Go Sun Huat. Look, he was standing at the middle, Jiang Jinbang.
你要拿的时候，你可以这样来还是你靠？好，这种是不要抢的。如果开没有关系，但是你是。Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
Play. So 11-7, and this is crunch time. If Gold and Lai can just keep this momentum going.
Beautiful play from Wei Yaxin. I think the Chinese are trying to up the pace now. They are the informed pair, but of course, playing so many matches and winning so much as they've done.
Yeah.
Also accumulate some fatigue.
11th quarterfinal,
and since losing the quarterfinal in Singapore Open on the 31st of May, they've only lost one match up until now. Won Indonesia Open, Australia Open, Japan Open, lost the second round of Korea, and then won Hong Kong Open.
That is a win rate. That's been pushed out wide by Jiang. The crowd suddenly very quiet here. It's an all-Malaysian affair happening on court 2. So these are the only Chinese representative players, pair I should say. And the quiet crowd is indicative of the way this match has been going. 13-9.
There's a bit of discussion going on in the Chinese camp there.
Oh, I'm sure there is. As you said, if they've just lost one match since May, then this is a very unfamiliar feeling for them. They need to pick it up. That's gone long. Unfamiliar feeling. It's going to be something worth talking about.
And until 18-13, the first game, it all looked nice and easy. Walk in the park. Not so much anymore. Thanks to the inspired play by Go and Lai.
Buffer that they had has been whittled down somewhat.
Good play.
Downward angle from Go Sun Huat. Online again, winning the battle at the net.
Service over, 14-11.
That's all they have to do. Whether it's a situation of Go and Lai playing above their capabilities, or Jiang and Wei playing below theirs, this scoreline is rocketing towards.
Yeah, but the Malaysians, they've found something in the middle of the court. I don't mean the mid-court area, I mean the middle line.
Yeah.
Along that line, not giving away too many opportunities of angles right and left. That is challenging the Chinese.
15-11.
They really stepped up, and the way they played yesterday, where I thought they looked good, they've continued to do that. They struggled a little bit in the beginning, but now they look at that. It's all going down the middle line.
Yeah, 16-11 now. 11. Fist pump from Siobhan Lai just says it all. They have a plan. They're executing that plan.
Super clever, because if they can get on top of the service situation, they have a little advantage playing with the drift. Excellent.
Change of direction. Just
and it's up to the Chinese to figure something out now, and I think one of the keys is to acknowledge that they're losing the service situation at the moment and play a control lift, put pressure on Go Sun Huat on the lift. Use the full court. That's also a possibility.
That was just too close to call at the nets. Well, they have to make their comeback now. 13-17. Been making a few errors as well. Dangerous times.
Good awareness again by Siobhan Lai.
Wonderful stuff from Siobhan Lai. She's been instrumental in this rise.
Directing it to the backhand side of Wei Yashin.
5-love down in the head-to-head. Guaranteed underdogs.
There was the push towards the corners.
Always going to land in this week.
Now they're alert to it, Jiang and Wei. So Siobhan Lai basically have to hit the right shoulder of Wei Yashin. She almost did. Brilliant.
She's kept it so flat on that side of the net as well. So flat, so intricate, so delicate, those net shots. That Wei Yashin has been caught, pulled into the trap. They're 2 points away from the last 4. Could be 2 winners. Could be 2 errors.
Right.
That's one of them. That's 5 match points.
20, match point, 50.
It's an amazing performance by Go and Lai. 5 chances to get their first ever win against the Chinese.
And also pick up Super 1000 semi-final appearance. Hong Kong, Korea, Malaysia Masters and Swiss. 300s, 500s.
Really needs 4 good services, Wei Yashin.
And no mistakes.
Exactly.
Oh, great response.
Oh, it's still
What
alive.
a rally.
There it is.
There it is, there's the mistake, they've done it. What a performance, 23-21, 21-16. Unbelievable stuff, 33 minutes. That is exceptional play. Well, definitely quiet in the Changsha Olympic Sports Center. And I do feel for the fans. They wanted their pair to go all the way to the final. We were talking about that dream final, but they are out. Siobhan Lai, brilliant performance, fantastic.
Both of them, because Go Sun Huat, he applied so much pressure from the backcourt that they couldn't just play it towards him. in the middle of the court became super important for the Malaysians. Brilliant job. Excellent to see when people change something and are successful.
Yeah. Well, how about that? There's confirmation of it. 23-21, 21-16. Goes in what? Siobhan Lai through to the semis. Welcome back to our continuing live coverage of the China Open in beautiful Changzhou City. Weather has cleared up, as you can see. There was some extreme weather conditions earlier on in the week, I can tell you. A little bit sunnier and drier here now. Easy for the fans to get to the Changzhou Olympic Sports Center, where we have seen straight games wins. Some of them quite surprising. Goes in what? Siobhan Lai especially. Up next is the men's doubles. Chopal Fikri and Daniel Martin. New combination. Rasmus Kjær and Frederick Sogard, the number 8 seeds from Denmark.